loving my comedy experience so far because I've experienced so many new things. For a start, I'm really not used to so many white people looking at me with happy expressions on their faces. Because I'm going to be honest with you, the last time I saw so many white people looking at a girl with a hijab on looking this happy is when they refused to let Shimeen Baker back into the country. Is it obvious I don't come from around here? Well, I don't. I'm not from around here. I'm from Portsmouth. Mate, I'm Sudanese, and I was actually the only black African girl in my school. But coming from Portsmouth, I was apparently the only Pakistani they'd ever met. Honestly, these were the same kids that when they met me for the first time, they were like, whoa. Your English is wow good. I was like, oh, thank you. Where did you immigrate from? Because your English is shit. It used to really irritate me when people assumed I didn't speak English just by looking at me. But I told my dad and he was like, are you crazy? It's great. In case you're all wondering, Tony the Tiger is not my dad. But he was like, it's great because you know the British, they are too British to question anyone of colour. He said, honestly, you can wait on a long queue, barge to the front, and if anybody questions you, look confused. Sorry, no English. He said, I was in Asda, one space, barge to the front. A man said, what are you doing? I said, no English. But you know what's crazy? It actually works, and it's amazing. I got a little bit cocky with it, and one time I got stopped at airport customs. I put that card away, and I pulled out the whole deck. I was like, is it because I'm Muslim? Or is it because I'm black? Or the one that really fucks with people's mind is because I'm ginger, innit? Why singing Sex Bomb in an airport can create so much fuss? But speaking of sex bombs, I didn't feel like one the first time I got kicked out of a club in Soho. My friends thought it would be a great idea to take me clubbing the week before my wedding. As haram as that is, I made it halal. And I loved it. I came dressed like this with my hijab on. I was vibing, I was dancing, having the time of my life, until someone came with a torch and started flashing it in my eye, and he was like, oi, you can't wear hats in here, take your hat off! I was like, hat? What hat? And someone bumped into me and I staggered, and he went, oh, drunk as well? You need to leave. I was outraged. Drink? I don't drink. I'm a woman of Allah. Well, tell Alan to come pick you up. I was so embarrassed. I was so embarrassed. I was out of that club in a heartbeat. And I was there at a traffic light. My friends couldn't keep up with me. And I was like, oh my God. And then I felt something brush up the side of my leg. And I turned around quickly and I see a phone fall to the ground. And there was an English lad standing behind me. I thought, oh shit, I've just knocked the phone out of his hand. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry, let me get that for you. And he was like, no, I'm sorry, I'll get it. I was just about to apologise, but I didn't want to develop TCA Syndrome. You know TCA Syndrome? Very, very popular amongst the British, very contagious. Toxic, cyclic apology syndrome. So before we got into it, I scooped up the phone and I went to hand it back to him, and it lit up. And I see a picture of me and my dad, and it registered. I looked at him, I said, did you just try and pickpocket me? This guy looked so confused. Oh, sorry, no English.